Learning how to set your intentions for manifestation is one thing, but staying in faith that your manifestation work is not wasted is quite another. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 steps that you can use to not only set your intentions, but also remain in faith that the work you've done is actually going to manifest your heart's desire. Plus, I'm going to give you one bonus tip at the end of the video that is super important in the manifestation process. So make sure you stay until the end. What's up, beautiful? It's Lisa Roulette, and I'm here to help you heal, navigate your ascension journey, and create a life you love. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming to see me again. Let's dive right in by talking about the 5 steps that you can use to not only set your intentions, but also to stay in faith that the manifestation work that you're going to do is going to work out. Step number 1 is to get very specific about the experience you'd like to have when you have manifested what you desire. Oftentimes, we get so caught up in the actual material manifestation that we forget about the experience. When we think more about the experience we want to have, we're able to generate the feelings that are necessary to project through the energy body and to send out into the quantum field. This energy is our cosmic power. It is the way we work with infinite intelligence. But if we're so stuck on one thing specifically to manifest, we will close off so much of the potential that exists for us. Oftentimes, the universe knows better than we do. And sometimes, while it wants us to have the experience we're looking for, it's not always going to deliver it in its exact vision that we have. So we want to make sure that we are thinking more about the experience. And one way to do that is to ask yourself, when such manifestation does become material in my reality, how will that make me feel in the mental body, in the physical body, in the emotional body, and in the spiritual body? In this way, you can really get very deep into the feelings of the manifestation when it ultimately becomes material and manifest. The second step is to get into a state of gratitude. Now, most people think that they should be in gratitude for their manifestation. And while that can be helpful, I would encourage you to get into a state of gratitude for your source-like God-given power. Your source-like God-given power comes in waveforms that originate with your thought. And this really is our creative essence. And it is important to recognize that this has been given to you intentionally in order for you to create or manifest. As we know, we are a direct extension of one source and, of course, a direct connection to another. As the direct extension of source, we hold its powers, which, of course, are creation. And as a direct connection to another, we also want to be mindful of co-creating with one another or manifesting things together. If you haven't seen my videos on co-creation, I will link them in the description of this video below. But the idea is to be really grateful for your God-given source-like powers, which are your ability to send waveforms that originate in thought out through the energy body and into the quantum field as your co-creative process with the universe at large. The third step is to use visualization to see yourself inside of the experience that you wish to create. Remember, it's not so much about what you think you want to manifest as much as it is about the experience. We want to see ourselves living out our manifestation and really use our third eye to project vivid images and pictures onto the canvas of reality. And the more we do this, the more we are writing the script of the new reality that we wish to partake in. So visualization work is really important, but it also comes with a necessity to detach from the visions. If we stay hung up on the visions, once again, we could prevent the infinite intelligence from presenting to us all other kinds of potentials that could deliver the same experience, but not necessarily the same exact manifestation. So once you finish with your visualizations, accept fully that the universe may deliver to you something outside of your vision, but nevertheless aligned with or akin to the experiences that you were having while you were projecting your vision. And step number 5 is to always end your intention setting rituals with an affirmation or a prayer to confirm to yourself and to infinite intelligence that the work is done, that you have, in fact, engaged in the co-creative process. And the reason this is so important is because it not only builds faith on your side, but on the other universal side, it affirms your desires, your desire for this to continue to work. And it affirms your faith in the co-creative process that will go on indefinitely as long as you believe it will. Now, for your bonus tip, keep in mind that the universe always supports manifestations that are for the highest good of all concerned. So when you start your intentions and you start thinking about the experience that you want to have, and you see this experience living out through the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies, the next thing that you want to do is ask yourself, how is this going to benefit not just me, but also the world around me? When you consider the highest good for all, you would be amazed by how quickly your manifestations come into reality. That's a wrap for this video, my friends. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, share it with someone you love. And as always, if you dig my vibe, consider subscribing. Stay in the luminosity of your beautiful light and never forget you are loved.